we'll get started. All you guys need are light weights. We're gonna bang this out in 30 minutes today. So start with your feet a little wider than your hips. Turn your toes out a little bit. Hands to your hips. We're gonna start big, up and down. Here we go, you go down. So lean forward just a little on the down. Squeeze your thighs and glutes on the up. All right, we're gonna add in some arms. You'll reach up and over. You lift, drop. And just a little side lean. Engage your obliques. Hands down. Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. It's kind of nice and cloudy and cool here in Denver. I mean, cool is relative, but all right, move a little bigger. We'll hold the down and pulse. Here we go. Just go down, down, down. You can bring your hands to prayer. For a little more, you can reach up. All right, really pushing down through your heels. Maybe even lift your toes up. You want to really engage between your two hip points. Hug your low belly in and back to support your low spine. Pulse, pulse, pulse. We've got one more full range of motion. Here we go. You take it down, up, down, up. Reach and pull. You can always do something different with your arms. If this doesn't feel right for you. With that, reach of your arms helps get your heart rate up. Gives you some counterbalance to your seat as you go low and stand. Down. One more hold to finish this squat. 3, 2. All right, hold. Just hold. Maybe bring your arms to more of a Y. Shoulders down your back. Hug your two ribs closer together like you've got a safety pin. Pulling them in towards center. You're gonna come a little lower. We're gonna go to a forearm plank in 3, in 2, and 1. Forward fold, walk, or whatever, your hands out, feet back. Come down to your forearms. All right, elbows right under your shoulders. Hands push into the floor or into each other. Finding a little bit of softness in your shoulders. I can't ever really find that. I hold a lot of tension in my shoulders. A lot of us do. But nice long neck. Gaze between your forearms. Legs long. You can always stay right here. If you need a little more support, you can drop to your knees. We're gonna take our feet out and in. So we start on the right. It's out, in. Left foot goes out, in. Little step, center, out, in. You want to take your foot like 6 inches to a foot out to the side till you feel a little catch in the side of your seat. Till you feel some instability in your core. You need to work harder to hold stillness. You step. All right, next one, we're gonna hold the feet out. So hold the right foot out, step your left foot out to meet it, legs wide. You're gonna take your arms one at a time. Reach forward and tap, lower down. Left arm goes forward and tap, and down a little faster. You tap, replace, tap. All right, this is a lot. You can just hold the plank, or you can reach your arm up, palm to the floor. Reach, 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 reach. 3. Just 2 more, stick with it. Whatever you're doing, stay in the work. All right, last one, you hold. All right, bring your legs all the way to touch. Inner thighs squeeze. Zip up through your pelvic floor. Lift up through the center of your abdominals. Keep your shoulders and face soft. Hold here, 4, 3, 2. Find a child's pose. Nice job, everybody. Whew. All right, hopefully feeling warm from that little warm-up series. We are gonna come to all fours, and you want to bring your weights with you. So if you are using hand weights, go ahead and bring them with you as you come and find an all fours position. You can keep your weights on either sides of your hands, and then just push down through your hands, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. You're gonna take your left leg, float it up, flex through your heel. Then lower down, right leg presses up. Lower. Keep going. Left leg, lift. And drop. Right leg lifts. Drop. Drop. Alright, starting to feel a little work through your belly. Shouldn't feel too intense yet. But you want to think about the alignment. As you lift your leg up, don't arch through your back. Keep a nice neutral spine, and do that by engaging your abdominal muscles. Alright. Just a few more. Then we'll hold the left leg up. Alright. This next time left leg's lifted, I want you to lift it and hold. And left leg stays up. Flex your foot. Curl your heel close to your seat. A lot of weight in your left hand. Left leg pushes up an inch. All right, you have the option to reach your right arm long. Push. 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 Starting to get into your glute. Remember, just doing a half an hour workout today, so we're trying to get into some of our big muscles right from the start. We're gonna pull knee to elbow in 3, 2, all right, hold. Lift your right arm up if you haven't already. You're gonna pull in and reach, in, reach. You can take your leg all the way straight or back to that 90-degree lifted position if that feels good. But notice how nothing's moving between my shoulders and my hips. Keep that stable core work. Reach, reach, pull. 3, 2, hold. Lift your arm and leg a little higher, hug your belly in. Breathe here. 4, 3, 2, and 1, come down. You're gonna grab your weights, hopefully they're nearby. Rise up on your knees, bicep curls. Come up, down. You can always stand up if you don't want to be on your knees for any sensitivities, or just maybe your floor is not the best for kneeling. All right, think about nice tall posture. We didn't march for our warm-up, so this is actually the first time we're really finding this upright, neutral spine position on our knees, but that doesn't really change what's happening from our knees to the top of our head. Okay, curl. Curl. All right. Find some work both directions. You curl. And try not to move anywhere except the arms. So tendency is to kind of rock forward and back, especially if you're using heavier weights. Try to minimize that through the strength in your legs and your core. Extend. 4, 3, and we change. 2. All right, last one up. Hold it halfway. Turn your palms to face each other. You're gonna take your arms out to the sides. Squeeze your biceps in. Squeeze your biceps tight. We're gonna lift and lower our arms. Here we go. You take it up, down. Switch. Take it up, down. All right, you know you can drop your weights at any time. And that doesn't mean you're done with them. You can always grab them again for a different exercise. But you want this to be hard, but doable, right? If you can't keep going, then take a break. Drop the weights. Extend. 3 more. 2. Now hold it on the down. Squeeze your biceps. All right. If you are standing, you're just gonna find a deeper squat. If you are on your knees, you're gonna lean back. Keeping a straight line from your knees to the top of your head. From here, you take it back an inch, up an inch. If you're squatting, you're just going down and up, down, up, down, up, back an inch, up an inch. Feeling it in the tops of your thighs. Just this in a hold. Then we're gonna go back to all fours. In 3, 2, all right, freeze and hold. Nice long line, head to knees. Could you lean back a little bit more? I'm gonna get out of the screen. Hug your belly in. All fours in 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, set your weights to the side. Come back to all fours. Same thing we started with. You're gonna lift one leg at a time. Lift up, 2, down, 2. Other leg, lift, 2, down. So this might feel like a little bit of a breather, but it's still good work for your core, your glutes. Reach and lower. Reach, lower. Really being aware of what's happening between your shoulders and your hips. You're gonna feel the weight kind of move from one hand to the other as you lift the leg. But it shouldn't look like too much movement. All right, next time your right leg is lifted, you're gonna hold. Squeeze your heel to your seat, flex your foot, press up an inch, up an inch. All right, a lot of weight in your right hand. You're shifting your hips up and over into the empty space underneath your right leg. You've got the option to reach your left arm long. That big knee to elbow. 4, 2. All right, hold. Reach your arm long if you haven't already. You can extend your legs straight. Knee to elbow, pull in, reach, pull, reach. All right, keeping a nice solid core. Just a few more before we hold. You got it. 3, 2. All right, hold it long. Reach, 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 finger to toe. We'll find a down dog in 3, in 2. All right, plant your hands. Curl your toes under, lift your hips. Stretch through the backs of your legs. Pushing your heart back towards your thighs. All right, from here, you're gonna step your left foot forward. You're gonna grab your weights again. So you're gonna find a crescent lunge, left foot forward, right foot back. You hinge at the waist, you reach your elbows high, and you extend them straight and bend. It's straight, bend, straight, bend. Reach. Biceps and triceps here. All right, you've got the option to stay right here in your lunge. This can be a super deep lunge, or it can be a little taller. You decide what you need today. But you want the angle of your chest to match your back leg. You want your front knee right over your ankle. So you can stay here, or option to tap your back foot in. It's in, reach. Getting into your left glute as you put all your body weight on that left side. All right, we're gonna hold the back. Hold. Arms lift up an inch. Up an inch. All right. Lots of options today. I want you guys to get the workout that you want. You can stay right here, or you can float your back leg up. Lift. Getting more glute work on the left. You take that lifted leg. Lift. It's 4, 3, 2, hold. Maybe now lift your leg. If your leg's lifted, maybe dive a little bit farther forward. We're gonna find parallel squat. 3, 2, 1. Feet come together, down and up. Down, lift, lift. All right, we're gonna find a wide row. So palms reach forward, back. Let it feel good to move big between lunges. We'll have that right side lunge coming up. Knowing you can drop your weights. You want your knees going forward right over the center of your feet. Down. All right, keep going. 4, 3, 2, hold it down. Bring your palms together. Push your weights together. Like you're giving somebody a hug. Bend in the elbows. Elbows high. Pull it back. Press. Push. Pull. Elbows stay high. You keep your ribs nice and tight. Pull. Press. Press. All right. Just a few more. Hopefully feeling it in your shoulders. All right, hold it back, hold. Come a little lower. You're gonna step your right foot forward, find that lunge on the other side. Let's do it. Right foot steps forward, left foot steps back. I'm gonna adjust my camera just a little bit. All right. From here, you reach your arms back, but your palms are gonna face the floor. Shoulders down your back, same hinge at the waist. You're gonna bicep curl in and out. In, reach, curl, reach. All right, we've got the same options as the other side. You pick the lunge that works for you. High or low, wherever you're feeling it. You can stay right there in the lunge. That might be the hardest. Or you can add the leg, tap, tap, in, reach. Really hug your belly in. Try to keep your right leg stable, right? Super hard. Mine is wobbling all over the place. But the try is where the work happens. The harder you try, the more you're gonna use those muscles, the more you're gonna work those muscles. Tap. All right. A few more. Then we isolate our triceps. You know, you can always drop your weights. All right, last one in, hold the out. Palms to the floor. You can float your back leg up or keep it down. You're gonna take your arms out a little, in a little, out, in, out. I'm gonna drop my weights. All right, I couldn't keep my arms lifted. I want your arms above your glutes. So if you can't keep yours high, drop your weights. That's gonna be more work for your triceps than holding on to weights that you can't keep up. Push, 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 squeeze. All right, finishing our triceps here. We have these 2 isolations, but we also have that series of kickbacks on both sides. We're gonna end in our hold. 3, 2, all right, hold. Option to float your leg up if you haven't already. Option to dive a little lower. Feel that work in your right leg. It's the try to stabilize that makes it hard. Breathe. 3, 2. All right, stand up. We're gonna find narrow V, so you click your heels together. Your toes come just a few inches apart. Finding that narrow V posture. You You're gonna float your heels an inch or two off the floor and come down and hold. If you haven't already, drop your weights. I forgot to say that since I've already dropped mine. We are all done with our weight work. Keep it tight, squeeze your heels. Your hands can be on your hips or in prayer. All right, just hold this position. Focus on the squeeze of your heels tight together, the tracking of your knees over the middle of your foot. You want your shoulders right over your hips. So you're not leaning forward, you're not leaning back. You've got that nice engaged core, ribs tucking in and down. All right, come down a little lower. We're gonna move in a moment. Let this hold feel hard. Little pulses, you go down, 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 down. All right, time check. We are nearing the end. We pretty much got this thigh work, then some abs to finish. Down, down, and a stretch. So, don't hold back here. This is really the grand finale for your thighs and glutes. You should feel it a little on the sides of your seat as you come lower each time. As you fan your knees out just a little. It's down, down. All right. Almost there, you can do this. This is where you dig deep. Your legs should feel fatigued. If they don't, go lower. Definitely go lower. Down, down, little pulses, down, down, down. We got one thing to finish. We'll hold our legs. All right, you're gonna take your right arm forward, your left arm back, shoulders down your back, and you're just gonna make this imaginary circle with your hands around your body. You go circle, circle, it's circle, circle. Trying not to move your shoulders or hips. You can take your arms a little higher, and you can go a little faster. Take it side, side. Big breath, circle, circle. If it's feeling too hard not to twist through your spine, take your arms a little lower. Circle, circle, straight arms. You got it, we're gonna hold. 3, 2. All right, you made it, hold. Take your arms out to the sides or take them up overhead. Go as low as you can. I'll meet you on the floor for high C curve. In 3, in 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, come on down. Take your feet forward. You're gonna push your feet into the floor. You're gonna hold on behind your hamstrings and lean back. All right, lean back till you feel a little sensation in your low belly. Then from there, tuck your tailbone under, drawing your back down towards the floor. And then you just tuck your hips and hold. Tuck and hold. Tip and hold. Tip and hold. Now hold that tip. Curl your heart up an inch. Up an inch. Curl. You can reach your arms long. Take it. Curl. 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 All right. We are going to flow through this last series of abs. You can take breaks when you need to. I'm gonna try to move relatively quickly with our transitions so you stay in the work. All right, now you're almost done. It's curl, 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 curl. I was talking all about how cool it is today, but I think it is humid because I am sweating. I hope you guys are too. All right, curl, curl. We're gonna hold the curl. Just hold the down. All right, from here, you're gonna flex your feet. Okay, you can't quite see mine, I can't fit in this whole screen, but flex your feet, lightly holding on or reaching your arms long. We're gonna lower down towards the floor. 4 counts. You lower down, 2, 3, 4, then come up. 2, 3, 4. Go as far as you can. Maybe you can go all the way till your low back hits, and then come up. 2, 3, 4. 2 more times we do that. Take it down. 2, 3, 4. Then come up. 2, 3, 4. Down. 2, 3, Last time up, we're gonna hold it on the down. So lower down with control till your low back hits. Then from there, shoot your legs to the sky. Curl your shoulders up. Curl up an inch, up an inch. Trying to keep your pelvis really stable. Shoulders lift. Let's curl. Curl. 4, 3, 2. Now hold that lift up. Curl up a little higher. Hug your belly down and in. We're gonna find something a little different to finish. Different from my classes. You're gonna lay back on the floor. Keep your legs lifted. All right, let's do it. So you lay back. You press your hands out into a V position, V or A, however your brain thinks. So you've got your hands out to the sides. Push your low back down. Hug your ribs in. You're gonna take your legs side to side. So you take your legs to the left and down, and lift. To the right and down, and lift. To the side, lift. To the side, and lift. Try to only go so far that you keep both of your hips pushing down into the floor. So it might not be very far. Push. Push. Down. Push. It's down. And push. All right. One more time. Last time to the right. Now hold at center, lower your legs until you feel a catch in your low belly. Lift your arms to the sky. Maybe you take your arms back a little bit behind you. All right, I want you to stay right there. I want you to hold your belly down and in. I want you to open up a little bit more through your abs and your legs. Keep everything tight. Hold for 4, for 3, for 2, and then roll over one shoulder, the other. We are gonna finish with 10 push-ups. So take your arms wider than your shoulders. Come back to your toes or to your knees. Shoulders down your back. All right, I hope you guys are ready. Here we go. We take it 1, press, 2, 3, moving plank. Half done, it's 5, 6, 7, just 2 more, 9, last one, come up and find a child's pose. Nice job, push back towards your heels. All right, take a couple of big breaths in and out. All right, and then rise up, keep your legs in that child's pose position. Bring your right hand to your right side, lift your hips up. Finding a stretch in your left quadricep. Nice side body stretch. And then lower down other side. Left hand plants, right hand lifts. Gonna squeeze your glutes to get a little higher. And then lower down. All right, sweep your legs around in front of you. We're gonna find a seated figure 4. If you'd rather do a different figure 4, that's totally fine. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Keep your chest pressing up as you push your left knee away. Left foot stays flexed. You can kind of play with the position of your seat to make it more or less intense as you need. But keep that lift of your heart. And then switch sides. Other ankle crosses over. Right knee pushes away. Try not to collapse down through your chest. Keep your heart lifted, neck long. Big breath in and out. All right, then just come to a cross-legged position. Reach your right arm up, bend your elbow, grab a hold, stretch your tricep. Push back with your head. And then cross your right arm across your chest. Grab a hold with your left arm. Draw your shoulders down, maybe rotate a little bit if that feels good. And then release. Swing your arms. Left arm reaches up. Bend your elbow. Tricep stretch. All right. Thank you guys for joining me today. It's a midday workout. I put on my Instagram, I'm starting an email list for anyone who maybe doesn't check Instagram all the time and wants to know about when I'm gonna do classes. All right, cross that left arm across your body. So if you want your email added, just shoot me a message, text, email, Instagram, Facebook, whichever means you use and you know my info on. Yeah, obviously you guys know my Instagram because you're here. All right, one last swing. And then bring your hands to your knees, or one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Let's take 3 big breaths together. All right, breathe in. Exhale. Again, big breath in, fill up. Exhale. One more time, at least. Exhale. All right, give yourselves a round of applause. Good work, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your day. This is my last class for this week, but I will post on Sunday when I'm going to be doing classes again next week. So as always, if there's times that work better for you, let me know. Drink some water. Have a great day.